Hello, welcome. I am Tula. This is my platform, Tula's Tarot. So this is a collective love reading for Leos. If you have Leo placed in your sun, moon, or rising sign, or even your Venus. For those of you that are cross-watching as you're dealing with a Leo, welcome. For those of you that are new, I am an intuitive reader where I incorporate my gift of sound, sight, feeling into these readings. I absolutely love incorporating different oracle cards because one of two things happen. One, it conveys exactly what the tarot conveys, or two, it gives insight into something that the tarot has not conveyed or I have not picked up. And my God, does it give some specific messages and give a broader insight into what I am feeling for you to know. Again, this is a collective reading, will not resonate with everyone. So let me begin. I'm going to push aside the tarot cards and begin with the messages of love. Again, this is a timeless collective love reading for Leos. Okay, Leo, let's see. What do we have here for you? What's going on in your love life? I'm going to reveal it. Let's see. Okay, for Leo. Ooh, oh, where did it land? Children, okay. Children are an important factor to this partnership, okay. Some of you could be expecting. Some of you could be trying for a child. Let's see. Some of you could be adopting their child. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. And a spiritual lesson. Okay. Oh. Passion. Try something you've never tried before. Since I'm getting some, I don't want to say different messages, I'm going to have to narrow these down. An awakening. I'm going to put that right underneath the spiritual lesson. Both people in a connection are undergoing spiritual transformations. Regret, children, passion. Oh my goodness. When I do, I can't help but respond like that when my cards fall. And they fall underneath my desk. Okay, good God. So we have here twin flame. Wow. And I let me tell you, a twin flame connection is something so intense, so damn intense, and I don't want to say it's as common as people think, because there is sometimes people obsess and whatnot, or they want to believe that that's the one, but a twin flame connection is very painful. And I have to say, it's not happy endings usually, twin flame. Not until you're much, much older. You cannot be 20-something, 30-something, maybe even 40-something. But I'm going to say 20-something, 30-something and be like, I'm reunited with my twin flame. We're going to live happily ever after. No, there are lessons to be learned. That's how I feel. I'm not going to impose that on you, but that's how I feel. And that's what I'm dealing with. Okay, gosh. I'm picking up. You may have gotten pregnant with your twin flame and miscarried, and I'm so sorry. And they did not understand. Maybe you were in an early trimester. There's something that they could not connect with on you, or the way that they reacted. They truly feel remorse for the way they treated you. But you're being rejected in this connection. And it is so hard to convey this because I know I can understand how you may feel. I could just feel how you feel this rejection, how it hurts you, because it is painful, but it is some kind of awakening. I feel this is like Pluto being thrown left and right in your connection with this person, where Pluto really is about powerful, and I mean powerful transformations. This person was in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Well, I'm going to say this person is spiritually connected with you. If Spirit is saying this is your twin flame, well, who am I to argue? Okay, this is your divine counterpart. But you're not able to connect. They have their path. And this thing of passion, yes, if you don't know, you need to look it up in your own time. But the connection between a twin flame, you're so drawn to each other. There is really no pulling you apart. And I swear, sometimes how you're connected with each other. Have you ever seen two binary stars. If you don't know, I love astronomy. Two binary stars doing a dance with each other. I hate to say this. One star will rip the other apart. It is god awful. And when you're in a twin flame runner chaser separation element, it is god awful. It is so painful. You cannot help but freaking obsess over that person, especially if there was pain. Now, your twin flame could be expecting a child with someone else. Somehow or another, children is an important aspect to this connection. Spirit is really saying for you to try something you've never done before. So this is very unique to me. Again, I really don't like to sit there and throw the term twin flame around, but because it came up, and then spiritual lesson and awakening and this, and then the energy that I'm feeling along with it, I can tell you right now, Leo, you don't want to be with anyone else. So I'm just wondering how on earth I'm going to navigate a love reading for you. And at this point, you would know right now if this resonates with you or not, because this is actually quite specific. But there's going to come a point, yes, you may feel like you don't want to date anyone, but there's going to come a point where you're going to have to, where you're going to accept that you're in the separation mode or runner chaser, but you need to do something that you haven't done before because you can't be in this cycle with them. Twin flames eventually, no, they don't always come together. And if they do come together to be together later on in life, I'm going to say it's a small percent. But you guys need to grow. You need to grow and go through your own passions. You guys will always be connected. You will always be connected. And I feel, Leo, that you feel their pain. You feel their happiness. You feel them so amazingly, profoundly powerful. You just feel them. Gosh. Leo. I'm sorry, Leo. That is hard. I know that is hard. Jeez. I didn't even use the romance angel cards because those oracle cards were just said so much, and the energy that came with it and what I was visually feeling and seeing. All right, Leo, you know what, Spirit, what message, if any, do you have from these romance angel cards for Leo? Maybe that'll help me navigate this reading. Again, specifically love reading. Ooh, look at that. Engagement. Oh, God, but you see how, wow. I normally read cards upright, but this was so specific and landed upside down. You were engaged. More than likely, you were engaged to your twin flame, or you were talking about being engaged. Again, for Leo, what message, if any, do you have for Leo? You know what? Let me just put my hands a little bit. All right. What message, if any, do you have for Leo? Nothing wants to come out. I'm sorry, I'm not going to force it to come out. Okay. Leo, you're really going through it. For the Leos that are dealing with a twin flame, or if your twin flame is a Leo, you're going through it. You're going through it. You were probably engaged, looking to get married and have a family. What is this? Oh, God, this came up upside down, but I will determine how it'll go. What does Leo have to look forward to in terms of love? What does Leo have to look forward to in terms of love? Okay, this was positive, so I'm going to take this upright. Give me some insight into Leo's love life. I love how it dances. What the heck? Ooh. You could be dealing with someone that is really into the occult. Oh, no. All right, let's see. That's your energy right now. But I want to focus in on Leo's love life. What do they have to look forward to? New beginning. Thank God. I really get into my readings for the collective. I really feel what you guys feel. And most importantly, I need to convey how I feel energetically, because it is my job. I'm being used as a vessel, as this element for of this form of communication to convey your message. Sometimes it's like going through soap operas. like the crying, the laughing, the feeling sad, feeling happy. It's intense sometimes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, look how that came with that. I know you don't see, I know you can't see it now, Leos. I promise you, you're going to have happiness. This is the heaviest energy for you. You are really going through it. Because I know dealing with a twin flame and a separation is very painful. So it's probably a recent separation with your twin flame, because if you've been going through the runner chaser and separation for a long time, after a while you adapt, right? But I feel a lot of you, it's a recent separation, and recent can mean anything. Recent can mean a few days, a few weeks, a few months, maybe even a year, okay? Or even two. Depends how you see things. But I definitely see a new love. I definitely see you happy. God, I see you happy, and thank God for that. Leo, I want you to know that you're not alone. That not only in this physical plane on earth, but more importantly in God's way, in a spiritual way, in the divine, in the metaphysical. A lot of you are very much into the occult, into physics, metaphysics, into the spirituality. You're coming into this. You're trying to find some answers with tarot readings. I want you to know, use this as confirmation. You have something new in your future that is solid. This is not some little boy toy coming in with the what is it, Page of Wands, being like, I like you. No, you know, this is something serious where you're going to connect with someone, a very good relationship, and they're going to be good for you. You're going to be happy. You're going to be happy. You're going to be so happy. This person's going to fill every single one of your cups. Now, I do want to say, it is never on anyone else to fill our cup. It is our responsibility. People don't like to hear that when they're not ready for that. But I feel, Leo, you are so strong. You know that. You are ready. When you meet this person, it's going to be at a time when you're happy. And when it comes to a relationship, they're going to fulfill every aspect that you require, that you demand naturally in a relationship. This is a very good connection. Some of you may meet them at a distance. They could be at a distance. Some of you may be a little bit confused, and therefore you're gonna go to these tarot readings or a psychic or astrology, which is fine. You're trying to get some answers. But let me explain this to you. When your heart and mind are healed and happy and in alignment with each other, using our inner compass to gauge what direction we go is not hard at all. So make sure that you're not in this when you put yourself out there. Make sure that when you are going through this, you allow yourself to feel things. You need to acknowledge that you feel it. Allow yourself to go through it. Give yourself praise for having gone through it, and speak positivity into your life. You will overcome this pain. I know it is hard. I know it rips you to shreds at night. I know you obsess over this individual. Stop stalking them on Instagram and Facebook and anything else. Focus on you. Pull back that energy. Okay? And don't do it because, then when you stop chasing, they will start. No. That's not how it works in this reading. It doesn't work like that. I mean, some situations it works like, but no, this is something you need to heal from, move forward with, and you will find happiness. Leo, I see love right here. The cards do not lie. You know what? Let me pull some romance angel cards, since it was truly reluctant and spitting out anymore, because it gave the information it needed to before. So I want to use the romance angel cards for this reading, for your future love coming in, this future solid love. Did I tell you could be dealing with an earth sign? We have here Capricorn, we have Taurus, we have Virgo, Gemini, oh yes, Pisces, Aries. I love it. Even Aquarius for some of y'all. But it could, these signs could be anywhere in their charts, or they could exhibit that kind of behavior. Yeah, but they might be into the whole spirituality, meditating, yoga, third eye chakra activation, things of that nature. they're kind of going to broaden you into different horizons. The only reason I say you may need to meditate or get some answers for it is because you may be nervous, you may be fearful, you may be a little confused, and that's where you're going to seek some kind of clarity. But remember my advice, when your heart and mind, when you are not operating out of this kind of energy and your heart and mind are decided in alignment to move forward, when you navigate your life, it won't be hard to listen to your inner compass. Trust me when I tell you this. I just trust me when I tell you. Okay, so let's see. Romance angel cards with this new love. Ooh. Yeah, you guessed it. I dropped the cards again. So, you see. I'm sorry, Leo. Just a little bit of patience. Wow. Okay, so these all came out. And I'm just going to tell you what I see. Again, not every single aspect will apply to everybody. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Making the effort, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah, man, let me put that where you might be a little bit confused when the time comes. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. I feel that you two are going to just deeply, really invest in this relationship. This is not a relationship to be taken lightly. This is a serious level committed relationship coming in. I wouldn't be surprised if you get married. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Remember I said this person will broaden your... See? When I use my gift into the reading, this person will broaden your horizons, whether they're into spirituality, even religious factors, whatever it is. They're going to influence you profoundly and in a very positive way, and vice versa. You're going to be getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. As I said, this is not a relationship to take lightly. This connection is very, very serious. And decide clearly what you want so that it comes to you now. Again, if you operate from this kind of energy, you're not going to allow for this kind of healthy love to come in. So don't deny yourself what you're feeling, but choose how you move forward in life. I always say this where it's applicable. Life is 20% what happens to us. It is, okay? And then 80% how we react to it. It just is that way. And when your heart and mind are aligned and at peace with each other, or even when you're not, one needs to be stronger. So when the heart is like, oh, but I love him. Oh, but he makes me cry. Okay, the mind's going to be like, listen, suck it up. We're going to move forward. We're going to change who we deal with. We're going to set our boundaries, etc., etc., etc. Okay? But again, it's going to happen sooner than you expect when you're in that place of happiness, making the effort. I just see overall happiness. And I'm so, so happy, Leo, because I know you, I don't want to say grieving. You are really going through a lot of pain right now, but there's so much happiness here that awaits you. And I'm happy to be the one to relay that to you. You know what, Leo? If this resonates in any way, let me know down in the comments. But believe me, I understand. If you don't want to sit there and put your business out there, I get it. Believe me, I get it. But I would like for you to hit the like button. Let me know. I would love for you to subscribe. That way you're notified of any videos that I post. But above everything, Leo, stay well and stay blessed.